What is up, y'all? Hunter x Hunter episode 125. Gone. My nigga gone. My nigga Netero. And King. He my dude too. I like the King. These niggas, man. These niggas. Even if the King even if all the King did this episode was get stomped and slapped around, he did that shit so impressively. Just impressively. Even after all of that shit happened to him, all this nigga had, when Netero knocked this nigga down through the bottom of, I don't know how far he knocked that nigga down, but he beat that nigga through the ground into this little area. And all that nigga had was a scuff mark on his shoulder, which is possibly dirt. This nigga wasn't bleeding or nothing. All he had was a fucking scuff mark. That's like a nigga stepping on your shoe in a club. He's not, and he just got up and he wasn't even worried about the shit. Plus, Netero slapped the nigga through a couple of pillars and slid this nigga across the floor. Even though the nigga got out the thing eyes red and pouting in all over the place and shit, this nigga was unhurt, man, unscathed. I would never thought that Netero would be slapping this nigga around like this, but I never thought the King. I never thought seeing somebody get slapped around like that and not be even damaged. I don't know, man. Plus, he was able to not block him, but he was able to catch both of those hands, even though they was moving at the speed of light. So this nigga reaction time is fast as fuck. But anyway, Netero doing that part, just fucking, I guess he was just, even after I guess he was just satisfied or happy that, he said even after whooping on the King, like, I'm thankful for this encounter, because before he always fought these bum ass niggas, man. And this isn't what he trained for. He didn't train so he have to wait for his opponent to attack first. He didn't train for that shit. He didn't train so his opponent can, even after whooping his opponent ass, they can, basically worship him after the match. He didn't train for that shit. He trained so that he can fight an opponent with everything inside of him. He trained so he can fight with everything he had against an opponent that's stronger than him. That's what he wanted, man. That's the ultimate power to him. Defeating the person, somebody that can defeat you. That's all he wanted, and that's what he was grateful for. That's what he thankful for, man. And Netero, man, my nigga, man, I love this nigga. But anyway, my nigga gone. Back to the beginning of the episode. I know I'm skipping, but I just had to get that fight out of the way, man. Because it took up half the episode, but it was a lot, but it was a little at the same time. I don't know, man. I'm not smart enough to explain that shit, but gone. My nigga gone. Like, I don't think y'all understand how seeing gone like this, man. Seeing ever since the beginning of this fucking mission, Gon has been in charge of everything around him. As soon as they broke into the fucking capital, the dragon dive, everybody stopped and waited. Oh shit, the dragon dive. What if Knuckle get hit? Gon was like, it doesn't matter. We have to go, keep going. Yeah, and that just fucking, he just took it to a whole nother fucking level this episode, man. Even though it's the same shit, the same focus, that amount of focus, that strong will that he has, he took that shit to a whole nother level with this episode, because he was in that fucking room with Pito, Pito, Poof, and Knuckle. Gone. He might not be the youngest, but he's the weakest one in that room. And I felt like this nigga was controlling everything in that room. I felt like he was the one to be feared in that fucking room, because Poof was starting out out with mind games with Knuckle. You know, Knuckle called him out, come fight me, you know, outside. And he already knew what he was going to say to him. He was going to tell him the truth. So that he can get the fuck out the room and learn more about, because he wanted to get out the room to learn more about Yuppie and how and why he fucking the way he is now, his developments, and now that's why he wanted to get out the room. But Gon was like, you know, he's lying. You know, don't believe this nigga Knuckle. Even though he said he was a clone, don't believe this nigga. This nigga stuck up and tried to kill me. And he, even if he is a clone, prove it, nigga. Don't just go believe in this nigga. No, even though you know this information, don't just be believing this nigga. He's the enemy. Fuck that nigga. These niggas loud as fuck. Fuck that nigga, man. And that, man, and Poof right there was like, this motherfucker, this nigga strong. Out of all the people in here, all the enemies, his will has to be the fucking strongest. And I'm glad that he's stuck in here with Pito ass, man. Because if he was on the battlefield, he would prove to be a lot more troublesome, you know. Because we seen it through all through Hunter x Hunter, man. How Gon's will, if he wants to do something, he gonna do that shit, man, or get close to it. You know, he not gonna stop. Fucking with him wanting to punch, fucking Hisoka, I forget. Yeah, is his name Hisoka? I forgot his name. He ain't been in it, but he wanted to punch Hisoka and get Killua and hit Gensuru and what else he wanted to do? I forgot. I don't remember. But this nigga is not to be fucked with, man. Gon is not to be, and Pete not Poof knew that, but Poof saw that this nigga's a problem. So I got it. He like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Pito, this is all in your hands. No matter of fact, I'm gonna let this nigga make the decisions, because I'm out of here. I need to find the king, and I need to know that my comrades can be trusted, you know. I don't need to know why are my comrades doing this shit. So that's when he fucking left, you know, scattered to all the clones and shit, and said, I'm gonna be waiting for you at the front of the gate 10 minutes, my nigga, talking to Knuckle. And in that instant, Pito was begging, like, hey, I'm still here, you know, I apologize for him on his behalf. He's like, Gon was like, 10 minutes, bitch. You got 10 less minutes to heal Komugi. And right there, man, Pito, everybody, even I fucking knew that Gon is fucking dangerous, man. Even when Poof, you know, tried to taunt him, tried to make him, he was not testing the nigga, but, you know, he was like one of those, nigga, what you gonna do, you know, even if I do this, what you gonna do? He kept his calm, and he stayed focused on a situation at hand, which was the only thing he was focused on since he's been there, is getting revenge for fucking Kite, or getting Kite back to normal. So 10 minutes left, my nigga. I mean, 10 minutes, you know, taking 10 minutes off, which is good, because shit, man, I mean, only 30 minutes fucking passed, and we've been waiting for I don't know how long, but, you know, 10 minutes off. And Pito was just fucking like, this motherfucker is dangerous. The fact that he can make these decisions calmly, even after someone like Poof, the motherfucking mind game master, is taunting this nigga, he is fucking dangerous. And his fangs might one day reach the king, you know. And I was thinking, like, that's a fucking stretch, but, you know, somebody like Gon, man, somebody so strong-willed and so focused on the goal like Gon, it could be possibly deadly for the king. And that's what Pito was talking about. Like, this nigga is not to be fucked with. So even though and Pito started thinking ways to how to fucking kill this nigga, how to take him out, because she can't let this nigga live, because, you know what I said before, this nigga's dangerous. So even though Dr. Blythe was only gonna take an hour, you know, Pito lied and said it was gonna take 3 hours to try to make it seem, you know, just so she can get the time that she needed. You know, like, mama, can I get $50? Like, hell no, boy. Well, let me get 10. You know, even though you only wanted 10 in the beginning, so she gave you the 10 because that's all you really wanted. So that's what fucking Pito did to Gon. and her ability with Dr. Blythe has gotten stronger, so to where she was gonna be able to move it up faster, like be able to get it done in 50 minutes and be able to fucking take out Gon. But now that Gon has moved up the fucking time to 50 minutes, she don't know what to do. She ain't nobody gonna watch Komugi. She in a situation to where she fucking stuck, and like, and plus Gon ain't gonna let, she gonna have to go with Gon, and she trying to find some way to get Komugi out of the situation to where Komugi can't get injured, and try to get her to the king and whatnot. So, and plus Yuppie and Poof don't like Komugi, so she don't know who to leave her with. So she can't just leave her by herself. So yeah, man, I think that was it. Pito trying to find a way to kill Gon. Poof is still that nigga with the fucking mind games, man. And Gon is just fucking deadly, man. Just dangerous, man. Even throughout the whole, they've been showing this shit throughout the whole series, man. It's just now that the situation is super serious, we finally understand that Gon is a fucking boss right now. So yeah, man. Fucking 100 that damn Bada Vista, Gon, and all of that shit, man. This shit is crazy, man. I'm loving it. Can't wait to next episode. What does it say? Zero and Rose or some shit, man. I want to see what the king will do. I want to see what the king will do to Netero. If the king hit Netero, I'm scared, man. If this nigga hit Netero, I don't know. But anyway, he got to do something. This nigga just got bitch slapped 1,000 couple times. Got his ass stumped to the ground. He got to do something. But anyway, peace out, y'all. This shit is late, man. I don't usually do videos at night and shit, man. But yeah, man. See y'all niggas later.